Hello, hello world. What y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? I got a few things that I want to talk about right now. I just woke up, man. I just woke up early in the morning, still wiping the cold out my eyes. I was in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom, using the restroom, doing what I do best this morning, and this video popped up. I'm gonna show you this video right now, and I'm telling you, in the moment that I seen this video is not anywhere. This video is not uploaded on any YouTube. It's not uploaded on any other content provider, content sharer. Look at this 19-second video, and you guys tell me what you think. They're officers. There's the man. No gun in his hand. Pull his pants up, trying to get in his car. Okay, now just like a lot of things in this world, that was definitely 19 seconds of an altercation. Clearly could have been taken out of context. We have no clue what exactly transpired. We have no clue what exactly happened. We do know, and I'm gonna show you the video again. What we do know is that this man refused to follow officers' direct orders when he had a gun drawn on him, which is besides a white woman saying that you raped or murdered or hurt her and her family, that's the second dumbest thing you could do as a black man, is walk away from a police officer who has a gun pointed to you. There was multiple. There were three. I'm going to show up the video one more time. And I want you to notice how the man was conversating on the passenger side of the van with the police officers before he attempted to walk around to the driver's side and pretty much say, fuck the police officers, and hop into his car. At that point, the police officers grabbed the back of his shirt, and the same officer who grabbed the back of his shirt shot him 6 times in his back. Watch this video. Watch this video now. Let me show it one more time. I'm gonna show you guys one more time. I wish you can see. It gives me chills. The hairs on my arm are standing up. It gives me chills to see this type of stuff. It gives me chills to know that this is how our world, this is what we're going through. That's okay. That's okay. That's not on any news station. It is right now. Right now, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I haven't seen it on any news station. I haven't seen it on any social media. That went straight from the neighbor's live. He posted that from his live. He posted that from his live onto Instagram. That went on the Instagram right there. And from Instagram, great work at, let's see who posted this. Law and Crime. You can go to Law and Crime right now. Law and Crime, boom. And they will give you an update on all law and crime that's happening right now around the country. Now, this stuff, it's easy for me to sit and say that, you know, Black Lives Matter and, you know, people shouldn't, you know, kill black people. Right? It's crazy. That's obvious, right? No, it's not obvious, though. It's not obvious at all. Because the police, do you know where the police come from? See, my son, hold on, let me stick to a few different things before I go left field. Do you know where the police come from? The police were the poor white slaves 400 years ago. That's what they were. They were the poor people who couldn't afford plantations, and they used to work right next to the slaves. When the slaves were working for free, they used to get paid. And one day, a group of slave owners got together and said, you know what? I'm tired of getting my nice outfit dirty, running through the trenches and the marsh pits of Louisiana, of Mississippi. I don't know if you've ever been there before, but that shit's disgusting. And this is in the 2020s. So I can only imagine what it looked like in 1500, 1600. So we're tired of chasing our slaves through there. We need to get a group of people together to chase our slaves. That's where police started. That's where that name police came from. It's for them to chase down and bring back all slaves. We do not need them, because what they're doing What they're doing from 500 years ago, it literally has not stopped. It has not stopped from 500 years ago. They are still chasing us down. They are still chasing us down. They are still chasing us down, and without discretion, they're killing us. For real. With no, that's not law and order. What part of that is law and order? What part of that is a part of the law? What part of that is orderly? This shit breaks my heart, man. And I was just gonna say, my son is not doing this by himself. My son has a team behind him. I know you see me sometimes on the social media. My son is 13 years old. The way that LeBron James made it, the way Obama made it, is by having a solid team around him. So I hate to come on his page and just, do whatever. But when I seen this morning, it moved me in a way that lets me know that what I'm doing is worth it. What I'm doing is for somebody. What I'm doing is for something. For real. There's too many people dying at the hands of the police and nobody saying nothing. And that's the tip of the iceberg. That's the tip of the iceberg. There's honestly too many people being thrown away and locked away in these prisons for what they like to call mandatory minimums, which means that if you do a crime, here is the law. If they do this crime, they get this much time, no matter what. No matter if you steal, you get 2 years in jail. Now that's hypothetical, but it doesn't matter if you're stealing Similac for your kid or if you're stealing beers to get drunk. It doesn't matter. Both of those people will get sentenced the same. Both of those people will have a mandatory minimum that is the same. That's what's wrong right here. That's what the problem is. It's not because there's not enough people that don't care. All of us care. It's not enough people. It's not that there's not enough people that's on their side. The police, there's people who think the police are doing right. There's people who think that they aren't doing wrong. We were monsters. If you're my age and you were born through the 90s, Hillary Clinton called us monsters. That's what she called us in a press conference, is that we were young monsters and we deserve to be sent to the. If any one of you are listening to me, that place that they sent us to when we were 13, 14, 15 years old, bro, they won't even do that to these kids nowadays. That's how traumatizing that shit was. That's how fucked up it was. And not everybody was able to make it out and become something like me. For real, people are broken. People are broken from what they've done to us. And I wake up this morning and I see that shit, bro. That shit it gives me chills down my spine to know that my life don't mean nothing. Don't mean a thing. Don't mean anything to anybody else except for my black family. That's it. This shit's traumatizing. I'm truly traumatized, for real. But don't trip though, because this ain't the last video. This ain't the last time it's gonna happen. And until we literally break down and dismantle this system that wasn't for women, this system that wasn't for minorities, it wasn't for black men, it wasn't for black women, it wasn't for Asians, it wasn't for Latinos, it wasn't for Africans, it wasn't for Canadians. This system was made for white men. So until we break this system that was made for white men down and try to create one that includes all of us, we will continuously see these videos. We will continuously feel the trauma. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of talking. I am so tired of talking. Talking don't change. The Revolutionary War was not a bunch of people sitting at the table talking. The Korean War was not a bunch of people sitting at the table talking. Every single war that America's been into to make change, to bring democracy across the world, like we like to say, ain't nobody sitting down at the table talking. So before we fight for democracy in another country and what they think they need, we need that same rights here. We need them same rights here. That officer needs to have cuffs put on him, because if the roles were reversed and that black man was pulling him by the back of his shirt and shot him 6 times in his back, he wouldn't have made it home. He wouldn't have made it off that street without being put in handcuffs. And that's what we need. And the only way that we're going to get it, just like with Breonna Taylor, just like what happened to Tamir Rice, just what happened to Trayvon Martin, the only way we're going to get it is if we stand together, we say something about it, we do something about it. For real. They're killing us and we're doing nothing. I don't know. Stream out, Joe. I'll see y'all soon, man.